Hi everyone, this is Learning with Linda, and today I bring you a new update regarding the state stimulus checks, child tax credit, and the SNAP emergency allotments in the month of August. So we actually have two states, you guys, that are already starting to send checks this month, and we're talking again about those state stimulus checks. Now, some families in New York will receive anywhere between $150 to $214 payments in the next couple of days. Now, regarding the child tax credit, you guys, there's a new state that has approved the child tax credit up to $750. And also, SNAP recipients are receiving their max benefits of August in 34 states. And as always, you guys, I bring you the payout date information. So make sure you guys stay until the end of this video to ensure that you receive this information. Now, before we get started, if you're interested in the latest news regarding stimulus, child tax credit, SNAP, p-ebt, and everything in between, make sure you hit that like and subscribe button down below. Now let's get right to it. And don't forget to take advantage of these offers. With Rakuten, you can get an additional $30 when you sign up and spend $30 or more using the referral link that is in the video description. You can also receive up to 20% cash back every time you shop at your favorite stores. Next, we have the Ibotta app where you can get cash back when doing your grocery shopping. You can also receive $10 when you sign up and upload your first receipt using the referral code that is on the screen. And in case you want to maximize your rewards, you can use a second app like Fetch Rewards to upload the same receipt you just used from the Ibotta app. Fetch is actually super easy to use as it will give you points just for uploading any type of receipt. You'll even get 2,000 points just for signing up with this referral code. So let's start off this video with very good news for my friends in the state of Colorado. Since Colorado, you guys, has started sending out anywhere between $750 to $1,500 checks via mail. And remember, guys, here we're talking about state stimulus, right? So Governor Polis and state legislatures announced that Colorado cashback tax rebate checks of $750 for individuals and $1,500 for joint filers are being mailed out, and urged Coloradans to check their mail throughout the month of August for their tax rebate. So remember, you guys, make sure you're checking your mail for these checks. Now, he also says it's a crucial time for us to get tax refunds back to taxpayers, which is why we are here to let folks know to keep an eye out for the Colorado cashback tax refund. Refunds will start to arrive in folks' mailboxes today and will continue to be mailed out on a rolling basis all the way through the month of September. This is something that was said by the Treasurer, Dave Young. We are processing more than 2.4 million payments to get money back to people as quickly as possible, providing relief for Coloradans and their families, said the Department of Revenue Executive Director, Mark Ferrandino. Now, checks will be mailed to the last known address that you put basically on your 2021 tax return. And this is basically being done, you guys, to prevent fraud, right? So taxpayers who did not file a return by June 30th can still file a tax return before October 17th of this year. Now, those who file in October can expect to receive their refund check in January of next year. Now, every full year Colorado resident who was at least 18 years old on December 31st of 2021 should file a Colorado return to claim the Colorado cashback rebate, even if they did not have taxable income. Next, we have very good news for Hawaii as well, you guys, since Hawaii has approved and expected to send out $300 checks by the end of this month, meaning August, and it's going to roll into the month of September. Refunds are available to all qualifying resident taxpayers who file a 2021 resident tax return on or before December 31st of this year. Now, the department anticipates that it will begin issuing $300 refunds during the last week of August or the first week of September. Now, refunds issued by paper check will take approximately 3 to 4 weeks longer to process than refunds issued electronically. So here's pretty much the refund per person, you guys. This is how much you should be receiving per in terms total. So if your filing status is, for example, single single and your adjusted gross income is under $100,000, and you can refund per exemption would be $300. $300 is what you can expect to receive. If you are single, you make $100,000 and over as your adjusted gross income, then you should expect to receive around $100. For heads of households under $100,000, it's $300. Married, filing jointly under $200,000, and you should expect to receive $300 as well. And for my friends in the state of New Mexico is also starting to send out the final round of anywhere between $250 to $500 checks this month, you guys. So this month, about 525,000 taxpayers are receiving the final round of the summer's rebates by Governor Michelle Lujan Grisham through direct deposit. Obviously, they were approved by this person. Now, an additional 300,000 taxpayers will receive their rebates by check in the mail in the coming weeks. Now, as the previous round, single filers will receive $250, and those who file as heads of household or as married filing jointly will receive $500. Now, a total of $300 million is expected to be delivered to taxpayers in this round. Non-filers who missed the deadline for applying for the state's economic relief program can still file a 2021 personal income tax return to qualify for the rebates that went out this summer. Now, here's what's pretty much going on in New York, you guys. If you're in New York and you're receiving public assistance, keep an eye out, because you could be receiving a one-time payment of anywhere between $150 to $214. That is a payment that was announced by the state. Now, Governor Kathy Hochul today announced a distribution of $44.4 million in federal pandemic funding to help struggling New Yorkers with children to cover back-to-school and early life nutritional expenses. Now, the Pandemic Emergency Assistance Fund will provide New Yorkers on public assistance with a one-time payment of $214 for each child ages 3 to 17 and $150 for each child younger than 3 in their household. Once again, guys, if you're in the state of New York and you're receiving the public assistance, this is what you could potentially be receiving in terms of your payment, right? So starting August 12th, OTDA will issue a one-time payment of $214 to public assistance recipients who have a child between the age of 3 and 17. Simultaneously, OTDA will be distributing $150 to public assistance households for each child that is 3 years old or younger. And now, if you receive food stamps, keep in mind, you guys, that you're also receiving an additional payment, which we refer to as the emergency allotment, right? So here we have the pay date information for the emergency allotments for the month of August. If your state is on this list, you should be expecting to receive that additional payment. So starting off with Alabama, anywhere between August 31st through the 1st of September. Alaska, August 1st all the way through the 31st. California, September 3rd or September 9th. Colorado, August 7th all the way through August 12th. Connecticut, August 18th. We also have Delaware, August 24th. DC is on a regular issuance schedule. Hawaii, September 12th. Illinois, August 11th all the way through August 19th. Kansas, September 15th all the way through the 24th. Next, we have Louisiana depositing payment on August 6th, the 13th, the 20th, or the 27th. Maine, August 10th. Maryland, August 1st, all the way through the 31st. Massachusetts, September 2nd. We also have Michigan on this list, August 13th, all the way through August 22nd. New Jersey, August 1st through the 5th. New Mexico, August 1st, all the way through the 31st. New York, for those in New York City, August 16th, all the way through the 29th. And then for the rest of the state, August 8th through the 18th. North Carolina, August 22nd all the way through the 31st, and Oklahoma, August 10th all the way through August 15th. The state of Ohio will be depositing payments anywhere between August 25th through the 26th. Oregon will be distributing payment once again in 3 rounds. So round 1, August 10th, round 2, August 30th, and round 3 on the 1st of September. Pennsylvania, August 16th all the way through the 27th. Rhode Island, August 3rd. South Carolina, August 1st all the way through the 19th. Texas, August 1st through the 5th. Utah, August 27th. Next, we have Vermont, September 14th. Virginia, August 16th. And Washington, August 2nd all the way through the 20th. West Virginia will be depositing payment on August 4th and a final run on September 14th. Wisconsin, August 27th. And remember, guys, that we always have a couple of states that are 1 month behind. So here we have the SNAP emergency allotments for the month of July. These are basically the August payout dates. So starting off with California, August 13th all the way through the 14th. Once again, this is for the emergency allotments for July. And then they also have a second payout date, which could be anywhere between August 20th all the way through the 21st. Kansas, August 15th through the 24th. Minnesota, August 9th through August 31st. And Vermont, August 12th. And now for my friends in the state of Rhode Island, guys, we also have very good news since the state has approved a child tax credit payment up to $750. So here I bring you guys all those details. Governor Dan McKee announced early this month the details of the new Rhode Island child tax rebate, a state tax rebate of $250 per child for a maximum of 3 children, meaning $750. So let's say you have 4 kids, right, you guys? For a payment for up to 4 kids, you're basically going to be receiving the total of $750. If you have 2, then you're going to be receiving $500, etc. Right? So to receive a rebate, the eligible resident must meet all of the following. Number 1, file a Rhode Island 2021 personal income tax return. Number 2, have a qualifying child dependent 18 years of age or under as of December 31st of 2021. And number 3, be domiciled in the state of Rhode Island. Now, for those filing an original or amended filing by August 31st of this year, the $250 to $750 payment will be issued starting in October. However, there will be no direct deposit of these rebates. Payments will be mailed to the mailing address on your Rhode Island 2021 personal income tax return. And for those in the state of Connecticut, Connecticut is also doing something very, very similar where they have approved their own child tax credit and they're sending payments of anywhere between $250 to $750 at the end of August, you guys. So in June, Governor Ned Lamont announced that Connecticut families can soon receive a state tax rebate of up to $250 per child for a maximum of 3 children, meaning $750 total, as a result of the recently enacted 2022 Connecticut child tax rebate that he signed into law. Now, any Connecticut resident who claimed at least 1 dependent child under the age of 18 on their 2021 federal income tax return may be eligible. Now, anyone seeking a rebate must have applied to the Connecticut Department of Revenue Services. The application period ended on July 31st of this year. Now, this timeline will enable qualified recipients to receive funds beginning in late August. And now, if you're currently living in the state of California, remember, guys, that California is getting ready to send out those tax rebates in the month of October. And this could be anywhere from $350, $700, or up to $1,050. Governor Gavin Newsom has signed California's budget for 2022 through 2023, including direct payments of $350 to $1,050 for 23 million Californians. Now, stimulus payments will be issued by California's Franchise Tax Board via direct deposits and debit cards, you guys. Payments will be dispersed starting in October and will continue through early 2023. So remember, guys, this means that the payments will start in October. You could receive it in October, November, December, even January, possibly even February, and maybe even March. So just make sure you guys keep those things in mind. So to qualify, you must have filed your 2020 tax return by October 15th of 2021 and have been a California resident for 6 months or more of the 2020 tax year. So here's a breakdown of eligibility for the maximum payout. So $350 will go to individuals who earn less than $75,000 per year. $700 will go to couples who file jointly and earn less than $150,000 per year. And an additional $350 will be the payout for the above families who have at least 1 dependent. And that is all the updates that I have for today. Remember to turn on your notification button to know when I have uploaded a new video. See you guys next time.